Hi, I'm Namrata Arora. I'm the General Counsel at BluPine Energy Private Limited. I am in charge of all the legal affairs as well as ethics and compliance of the organization. In terms of my daily work, I take care of governance, ethics, compliance, contractual, litigation, contract management, and a lot more.
How do you view your role as a strategic partner to the business, and what excites you most about the work?
We are a strategic partner to the business. I would not like to call myself as a support function. We are not the cost centers to the company. In fact, we are instrumental in helping them take the right and the informed decisions. So, what excites me about the role is each day is unique. There are different problems that we juggle up on a daily basis depending on the complexities, depending on the risk, depending on the deliverables, depending on the impact on the decisions and the needs of the organization. What I like the most is that we get an opportunity to voice out our views, put forth the pros and cons before the organization and the relevant stakeholders, help them take informed decisions. So yes, our voice and opinions matter.
In high-stakes boardroom discussions, what helps you stand out and contribute effectively as a leader?
In terms of preparedness, you should be informed about what the issue is, what is the risk, what is the kind of the risk that we are trying to handle or avert with. That will help make the board and the stakeholders take an informed decision. So yes, preparedness is the first step. Second is speaking out with clarity and with a lot of conviction. That gives a lot of trust to your board members and to the stakeholders in terms of your ability to manage and handle that issue.
How does representation and diversity of thought influence decision-making and culture?
So women in the boardroom bring in different perspectives. They bring in diverse views that help in taking informed decisions. Because women generally, they are catered to think about other people first than themselves. So you look at any particular issue more as how that risk can be mitigated, and in larger scheme of things, how that risk can be completely avoided. That helps you then take an informed decision.
What role does mentorship play in helping women grow into leadership roles, especially in legal and governance functions?
So in terms of mentorship, it is important that we encourage young women leaders to come forth. We highlight their presence and visibility in the meetings. We give them the opportunity to speak. We encourage them to ask questions. We encourage them to also make mistakes. And that's where we mentor and we generate more leaders.
What does WiBE mean to you, and why is it important to create such platforms within organizations?
So WiBE has been a wonderful initiative at BluPine. The aim has been to come up with encouraging and enriching sessions for young women who've stepped into the energy sector, and it works on overall development of the women. When I say overall development, it means that there are sessions that are conducted where women can own up their professional skills as well as personal skills, which are both very important when you are a woman in the energy sector and in the corporate world.
With regulations constantly evolving, how do you view risk management in renewable energy?
So how do I keep up pace with the evolving dynamics of the regulation is I try and read on a daily basis. There are new judgments, there are new case laws, there's enough jurisprudence, there are enough regulations that keep on coming. And likewise, I would pass on the same message to the young women leaders that continue to own up your skills by reading, because this sector is far more evolving than we are, right? So every day we will have to keep abreast with the new regulations and new dynamics of the regulation, how it could impact our business. And once we are familiar with that, then only we will be able to bring in value in the boardrooms or in the conference room or in the organizations where we are.